Assalamualaikum everyone. Today, my group consisting of myself, Nadia, Daniel, Siti Nazira and Elisa will be presenting our project on Management Information System or MIS for short. One of the best tools in Management Information System is a dashboard. It turns numbers and data into visual like charts and graphs, making information easier to understand. For this project, we use Microsoft Excel to create a dashboard for a company called Food Traders Enterprise. In this dashboard, it highlights key information such as top product, top customer, and employee performance. It is built with features like pivot tables, slicers, and timeline. Now we move on to the raw data. The data that we use includes information such as item sold, salesperson name, customer details, and item information. From this data, we group this information into product, customer, salesperson, and time. This grouping are what form the base of our dashboard. It meant to spot sales trend and also monitor performance. This dashboard doesn't just show data, it helps in long-term planning. For example, we can see year-on-year growth and seasonal sales pattern for the business to plan the slow and busy period of the business.
Thank you, Nadia. So next, I will move to components of raw data. Component of raw data has 5, which is the first one is employee fields. Employee fields used to analyze employee contribution and compare performance with KPIs. The second one is customer fields. Customer fields helps to identify top customers and plan retention strategies. The third one is product fields. The product fields is provide insights into sales mix and best-selling products. Next, order and times fields supports trend analysis for seasonals, seasonals, sales, and years-on-years comparison. The last one is sales performance fields. Sales performance fields is main metrics for volume and revenue used in KPIs indicators. Next, I will move to importance of raw data. The raw data must be clean and well managed to ensure reliable dashboards. With proper data management, transactions can be turned into patterns that managers can act on. This project shows that with proper raw data, we can measure employee performance, create visuals, and provide a clear and trustworthy view of sales for managers. Next, I will pass to Rara to explain about objectives.
Objective 1 is to track the performance of product, customer, and employee. The dashboard shows sales, order, and customer details with filter by year or by employee. For Objective 2 is to analyze sales trends over the time. It compares monthly sales from 1994
This
to
is the
1996.
sales analysis dashboard
It's showing
for
a
Food
piece
Traders
of patterns to help with
At the top
forecasting
left,
and
the
planning.
KPI card shows total
Analysis
sales,
of dashboard.
quantity,
The dashboard
order, and
highlights the
customer,
top 10
giving
products
manager a
showing
quick
the most
snapshot
purchased
of
item and
performance.
how they lead compared to
The top
others.
10 product charts
It
highlight
also
best
shows
seller
the top 10
item, while the top 10
by
customer
revenue,
charts
which
identify
are
key
important
accounts
for
such as
retention
Quick
and
Stop and
cross-sell
Save A Lot's
opportunity.
markets.
Next is
The sales by employee
year on
charts
year.
compare
The chart is
individual
compared sales
contribution,
from 1994 to 1996,
helping recognize
making
top
easy
performance
to
and
see
support
sales
others.
cycle, seasonal pattern,
Finally,
and late
sales year-on-year
dates.
charts show
Next, we
sales
go
trend
to
from
sales by
1994 to
employee are displayed
1996,
in the
making
stack chart,
seasonal pattern
helping
and
to
grow
compare
visible.
performance, recognize the top
Next, I
achiever,
will pass
and
to Daniel to
identify
continue.
those needing support. The KPI indicator provide quick figure for total sales, order, customer, and quantity sold, giving manager an instant overview. Finally, the employee slicer allow filtering by employee, so all the chart adjust to show their sales, top customer and trend over the time.
Here is a table that highlights the key comparison across the dashboard. For example, the top 10 products chart shows which items drive the highest sales volume, helping managers plan inventory and promotions. Though it's important to remember that high volume doesn't always mean high profit. Another example is sales by employee. This section of the chart highlights the top performers versus underperformers. Managers can use this to create training programs or incentives and balancing workloads across the team. So this means each component of the dashboard tells its own story, each with its unique strengths and limitations. When all of them are brought together, it becomes a powerful tool for informed now let's continue with the focus on how an interactive Excel dashboard can turn raw sales data into meaningful insights. The comparison framework that you're going to see here shows that each dashboard chart has its own purpose, from products, customers, employees, to overall trends. And all of them together help managers make better informed, data driven, with evidence in their decision making. Now, if we compare 1995 with the first 5 months of 1996, the numbers give us some very clear insights. In 1995, sales totaled about 631,866 ringgit from 25,000 units across 1,026 orders and involving 391 customers. By May 1996, sales had already reached 547,248 ringgit from 18,929 units with 805 orders involving 318 customers. This data shows that the company has already achieved nearly 87% of sales from its previous full year in just 5 months in 1996. If this momentum continues, 1996 would outperform 1995 by a very wide margin. So, based on this data, we can conclude that managers should prepare for a surge in demand by scaling up inventory, strengthening supply chain capacity, and aligning market campaigns to capture the growth and opportunity. Next, looking at product performance, the top 10 products changed. In 1995, the leaders were Nochi di Nona Alice and Camembert Perro. But in 1996, demand shifted towards Konbu and Guarana Fantastica. This shows customers are diversifying their choices. Managers should adjust stock levels to support this shift and use promotions to highlight emerging products while still protecting strong sellers. For customers, on the other hand, the story also evolved. In 1995, Save a Lot markets and Quick Stop dominated, each contributing over 60,000. But in 1996, Ernst Handel rose to become the top customer. This tells that managers should strengthen loyalty programs with existing accounts while also building deeper relationship with the new top contributors like Ernst Handel. This reduces the risk of relying too heavily on just one or two customers.
As shown here, this dashboard achieved its goal of tracking top product customers, and sales trends. It turns raw data into an insight that managers can act on. With good data management, dashboard supports daily decisions and long-term planning. Dashboards are no longer optional, but rather an essential for business success and growth. That's all from us. Thank you.